Hello friends, this is Raj from Raj Option Trading. Today is March 29, 2022. Let's take a look at most beaten down stocks. So with that, let's jump in, get started. Look, we got Amlx stock dropped big time. There's some issue with the FDA approval here. At this time, as a contrarian, I'm establishing a small position. I've seen this game many times. Many of these stocks will rebound nicely. They will talk with the FDA and they will have a path forward. That's why this huge drop could be a buying opportunity, even though fundamentals are not great. And then you got Reata. Reata is also a very volatile stock, as many of you know. They got this earnings miss. So it could be a good time to slowly jump in and buy some as a contrarian here. Again, there is no fundamentals. It's totally a contrarian play. And then you got BCS, fell after a investor sold, a lot of the stake in this stock here. So, this also will take a look at this little deeper and see if it's worth buying BCS here. And then you got GTLS, Chart Industries. Chart industry dropped big time. So let's see if it's good time to buy some Chart Industries. Historically, this stock has done very well, especially with the energy boom. A lot of these oil companies, they need the equipment from Chart Industries to really do the drilling and produce oil. So let's see if it's worth buying Chart Industries. And then you got your cannabis cohort stocks like Tilray, Sundial, and we got Village Pharma and Canopy Growth. All are trying to go higher here. There is some buzz about these cannabis stocks, especially there is some positive news about prospects of this decriminalization, but it might face some issue in the Senate because it's split Senate. But at least there is some hope here. That's why all these cannabis names are going higher. Let's see if it's worth buying up here. And then one of my favorite stock, Acadia Pharmaceuticals, drops big time. So it's a consistent pattern in Acadia. The moment it drops like this, it's always a good buying opportunity. It has got a lot of peaks and valleys. So that's why I'm buying a little bit Acadia Pharmaceutical here. A good swing trading opportunity if you can hold it for say 2-3 months. And we talked about Chart Industries. There is a Russia exposure. That's why stock is dropping here. And also oil patch is coming down slowly. And then you got Sibanye, Stillwater, Sbsw. Stock dropped big time. There's a worker union strike. Let's see if it's worth buying up here. With that, let's jump in and get started. Look, typically I look at ETF action that tells me what's going on overall in the market. Normally what happens is there is a sector rotation. Money goes from one pocket to other pocket. That's why, many swing traders love this sector rotation because they can make a lot of money. Look what's going on now. S&P 500 is really going higher. Now we are not in the correction territory anymore. Look, we are just 5% down from 52-week high. And what's going on? Look, in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, and even 1 month, S&P 500 is high or up, and even in 6 months it's up. So at this time we are not in the negative territory. We are not in the correction territory. And similar story with QQQ here. QQQ, which is Nasdaq 100, it's also doing nicely. It is still in the correction territory, as you can see here, down 10%. So it's also going higher in the shorter term. So when the market goes up like this, any bad news coming out of Russia or inflation can set the market right back to where it was. So that's why it's a trader's market here. You could make a lot of money trading, especially swing trading this market here because it goes up and down violently. And then you got a few more here. We got Eem and Fxi. Look, these two are also going higher, but a little bit slowly. There is news about China and the COVID. That's why it's going a little slowly than others, but it's still going higher. Look, in 10 days it's gone up nicely here. I still like trading my favorite stock like Alibaba. It goes up and down nicely. A nice swing trading opportunity. And oil patch is coming down slowly, as you can see here. XLE down 2.5%. That's why all these oil stocks are down. As you scan through here, we got gold. Gold is also coming down, as you can see here, because a bigger, broader market is going higher. Gold and silver are coming down. So it may be a good time to buy some gold and silver. When there is a bad news, both these will go higher. And cathode finally is doing very well, as you can see here. Cathy is still down 49% from 52-week high, but it's our innovation ETF is also going higher because there is money flowing into the market here. And look, gold is down, as you can see here. IAU, which is same as GLD. And we got jets here with the Boeing and Lockheed Martin. Those stocks are also going higher. Boeing had some trouble last week, but it's trying to go higher here. Semiconductors is going higher after a while drop in. And we got a few more here. Biotech is one of my favorite. Look, it jumped up by 10% in 10 days. That's a great news here. And housing is in trouble. As you right now we don't have housing here, but regional bank is a little bit not responding properly here. It's a little bit down. So that's the quick market action here. Broader market, it's going higher, but the safe haven like gold, silver, they are going down, as you can see here. All right, so with that, let's jump in, look at beaten down stocks. From a beaten down stock perspective, look, we got Amlx here. We talked about this. Fundamentally, there is nothing much here, but looks like FDA rejection here. Stock crashed big time, 36%. At this time, I'm buying Amlx here, waiting for a nice swing trading opportunity. I might hold it for maybe 3 months or so, or 4 months, but it's a good one to hold for a while, given there's a huge big drop here. Market cap is a little bit higher here, $903 million, almost $1 billion. Right now there is no fundamentals, as you can see here. There's no sales, there is no sales growth, but I think it's a good one here. Biotech is a difficult area. I think these companies have to put on and bring on new drugs. That's why huge big drop here. They do have a lot of money. Look, current ratio is 8.6, tells you they got a lot of money. And look at the cash here. They got still $126 million of cash they can sustain here. And then you got Reata. Reata is again one of the favorites. Trading stock, goes up and down very nicely here. Long term, it's dropped big time, as you can see here. But look, they got a lot of cash, 590 million. And look, they have their sales. They do have $11 million sales in trailing 12 months. There is a sales growth. I think company missed the earnings estimates. That's why stock came tumbling down here. At these levels, call me a buyer. I'm really buying this one for swing trading opportunity. And then we got a few more here. We got a net margin positive company, BCS. There's a huge sale in the stake of this company from an investor. This is a good one here. I would be a buyer here. Look at the overall score, 75. And look, it's a net margin positive company. I think we should take advantage and buy this $8 stock here on this huge downturn here. You would be surprised. They will do well. Look, they got a lot of money, as you can see here, and free cash flow positive company. And one of my favorite is Chart Industries. Chart Industries has been, doing not so well off late. Look, it's down in 1 day and 5 day. It's also down in 6 months, as you can see here, but it's up in 5-year nice, 411%. And look, it's a profitable company, 5% net margin. There is with the oil patch and Russia exposure, that's the reason it's coming down here at these levels with this huge drop huge drop of 10%. It could be okay to slowly buy this one here. Look, there is a high short ratio that tells you short sellers are breathing down its neck. So that's why it's a good one for a swing trading type opportunity. Same situation in Reata, huge short ratio that tells you this stock can go higher and squeeze those shorts. And then you got here a few more. We got Canopy Growth. All the cannabis stocks are going higher. This one has got a high short ratio, as you can see here, 18%, and stock came tumbling down. I think I would be slowly trying to buy this one here. This can also squeeze those shorts, as you call it. And then you got Acadia Pharmaceuticals, one of my favorite stock. This is my favorite trading stock. If you can hold it for 3 months or so, it comes down big time once in a while, like it's doing now. but it goes higher. So that's why it's a good trading stock here. Not for your retirement portfolio, but nice trading vehicle. Its net margin is negative right now, as you can see, and they do have some good sales, and overall score is very high. Look, it's 95. That's why it's a nice trading stock here, goes up and down nicely. And then we got a few more. We'll not talk about each of them. We got VET here. It's again a nice company. Look at the net margin. It's a 52% net margin. That's a good one here. And look, it's been doing very nicely in from a performance perspective. Dropped big time yesterday, and they do have a lot of free cash flow here, and they have $5 million of cash. Not too much, but that's okay. Nice overall score. I would be a buyer of this one also. And then you got a few more here. We got Tellurian doing great with the natural gas exposure here. With the European Union trying to buy Europe trying to buy some natural gas from the US. And then you got a few more here. Tilray is going higher with the cannabis cohort going higher. VFF, same story, cannabis going higher. And we got GLOBALFOUNDRIES, one of my favorite here. You could buy this one also. Semiconductor name here. You could buy this one also. And we got few more. As you can see here, LNG is doing great. Came down slightly. You could buy this one also. If you're a conservative investor, keep watch on this net margin here. You want to be in the net margin positive companies, and also you want to be in the free cash flow positive company if possible. So that way, you are a conservative investor, be conservative. But if you are a contrarian, take advantage of this huge big drop and go after the stocks with a higher overall score. Higher the better, and you could go from there. All right, we got a few more here. We got nCino, bank operating system, as many of you know here. So at these levels, you could buy some nCino here. It will do very well. Right now, stock has dropped big time, as you see here. All right, let's get rid of this here. All right. We got silver, all the silver, as you can see here, coming down big time. You could buy some silver. It's a good one here. I think Equinix is a very small stock here, but it looks like it's doing well. Look, net margin positive here, and stock dropped here, but overall it did well. You could look at that one also. Look, very nice overall score here. And we got a few more here. Gold, as you can see here, is coming down off late. You could buy some gold stock also, like HL and few other gold names. And we got a few more names here. We got Joby, which is aviation, as many of you know here. This also came down. You could look at this one also here. Look, 3 months down 22%, and there is no overall score yet on this one. So with that, what we'll do is we'll look at some charts here, see what's worth buying, and go from there. All right, from a chart perspective here, we got Amlx here. Look, stock has been doing well, heading up to FDA approval. Now there is, it's been dropping off here. FDA approval news, not approved. Stock came tumbling down. So as you see here, stock is down 36% in one day. Very typical in biotech stocks here. And right now they do have around $126 million cash in the balance sheet. So I would be a buyer up here as a contrarian. You might need to have some patience here for a month or two, but you can make your money. And then you got Reata, same story. Stock is down. This time, this one is around earnings. They did not meet earnings expectation. Stock came tumbling down. So at this time, I would be a contrarian and buy some Reata here. This is, this company has got more money. Look, $590 million cash here. They might, they will bounce back in a while. But you got to be patient here. If you look at the history here, stock went up nicely. Look, nice upturn here. Stock came down after this earning. Stock came down. It came down big time. So we can have action like this here, but you need to have some patience on this one here. Then we got BCS. BCS, as you can see here, it's done nicely in the past. There are dips, but always managed to go higher. Right now there is a huge dip here, and BCS, as you can see here, it's a profitable company. This company makes money with the 2% net margin positive, higher overall score here. That's why you could buy BCS here on this huge big drop. All right, so we got a few more here. we got Sbsw. This is great company. As you can see, your stock has been dropping off big time. Look, big drop, nice uptick here. Now there's a huge drop here. Worker union issues. So at these levels, call me a buyer. As a contrarian, you could buy this company. And also look, it's a net margin positive company. Fundamentally, it's a good company. I think it's a short-term issue with the workers union. Nice overall score of 97. Call me a buyer here. And next we got here Acadia Pharmaceuticals. Look, I love this stock here. Down, up nicely, down, up nicely, higher highs. So all this little sell-off here is a buying opportunity here. Look, stock is good. It's a net margin negative right now, but overall score is 95. That tells you the stock is fundamentally strong here. They got a lot of money. And then you got VET. VET, look, stock has done great. Look at the performance, great performance. There's a short-term trouble here. And this company, as you can see here, it's a net margin positive company. Nice 52% net margin. That's why I'm a buyer of this company here. And then you got ARRY Array. Array is a solar stock, as many of you know here. Look, stock has been coming down big time, as you see here. At this time, I'm a buyer as a contrarian. This company does not make money, barely net margin negative right now, just 4% negative, and they do have around $116 million of cash. This also can do well as we go forward. All right, so we got a few more here. We got Canopy Growth. Look, stock is down, 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 down. There is some hope around this regulation for cannabis. That's why stock is trying to go higher. If this regulation passes, this company can go higher, maybe at least 50% or more uptick from here. And same story with Tilray. Look, down, down, down here. This also can go higher. Nice uptick here. This hinges on the approval of the cannabis law here. Let's see how it goes. And we got Encino here. After dropping big time, it's showing some progress here. Stock is down, as you can see here. In one day, it's down 8.6%. At these levels, I'm a buyer of this company here. It's doing nicely off late, but I think it can turn around here. And we talked about Tilray, and we got GFS GLOBALFOUNDRIES. Look, GLOBALFOUNDRIES is trying to go higher, but now there is a small downtick here. Many of these chip names are going down. This can go higher. At these levels, you could slowly start buying some GFS GLOBALFOUNDRIES here, and you could do well. We still have semiconductor shortage. All right, so we got, I think that's pretty much. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.